All right, guys, here we're going to talk about Haunting on Fraternity Row's trailer.
Party until you're dead. What do you think? Gay porno? What do you think?
I don't think that.
Okay.
I'm picturing a very low budget, maybe 3-location movie. That's what I'm just from this single frame I see. Know nothing about this movie going into it.
Says not rated. Says vertical entertainment.
Okay.
The poster looks scintillating. I think there'll be some like maybe old school shitty horror TNA whatever, bad effects whatever.
Anything that has fraternity or sorority in it, I always expect at least a little bit of that.
Yep.
Just because you got to know your audience.
Exactly.
Let's check it out. So that looks like I say most of this looks good except for the actual specter ghost itself. The effects look very paranormal activity-ish, but they pulled them off. I think it's just that the actual showing of that ghost looks like it would not be of a horror movie. Like, it looks almost out of a comedy.
They fucked up. They had me. Listen, I was about to say this is the best gay porno I've ever. No, this is like when they like a keg falls down the stairs. They reveal some old weird shit. You get little like noises and stuff. I was like, we're in it. Just show me some discovering dead bodies and running and panic and like a girl scared on the phone and some weird shit behind her. But don't show the thing. Never show the thing, especially when it looks like shit. They had me at like halfway through the trailer. I was like, I'm going to eat my words. Not only is this not a gay porn, but it looks great. And now, by the end of the trailer, I'm like, thumbs down, I hate this. Fuck this movie.
The particular ghost itself is the only part that really damns this. Like, when they revealed this room, that creepy room,
that's awesome.
I'm like, oh man, that's way better than I would have ever given this credit for.
It felt like such a good version of like, dude, you know the history of this house? Because they just fucking found a thing in the... It's not some dumb thing of like, didn't your grandpa always used to say like something with some dumb fucking shit? Like, it was actually like this... I thought finally somebody was going to pull it off and make a good thing. But no.
I still think the movie could be decent, but it went from being a decent movie to like it's now clearly a B movie. Like it was almost a movie.
Exactly.
And now you have to definitely put that caveat of this is a B-rated movie because like some of these scenes, like the person zipping around in the air getting tumbled and whatnot, I'm like, that looks great. That looks like a movie.
Yeah.
The generic eye effects, that's from everything, that's fine.
Even
but
that, I would have let that slide. Like, oh wow, we're doing something.
It's when you see this weird glowing eyes monster thing where you're like, come on, man. Something about and like there's a scene where a shower curtain's getting pulled. I was like, oh cool, and then it reveals the monster. I'm like, not as cool.
Exactly, and that's the other problem too. Is the trailers? There's too much trailer. Like,
this would have been benefited from cutting it in half.
Even just leaving that second half off completely, not even redoing it. I would have been so interested and like intrigued where I'm like, because like it looks like shit, and then once it gets rolling, you're like, oh no, this is actually solid. It has all these, because it starts off with these dumb trappings and cliche things, but then when they find that room, it's so unique and different and so interesting, and you're like, oh shit, this is gonna take that standard stock bullshit setting and put this interesting spin on it, and then we're gonna have some ghosts kill people, or maybe it's not ghosts. I don't know yet. Now I know. This is obviously what this is, right? Too much. Oh no.
No, had a lot of potential. And
would you still thumbs it out there? You still want to check it out?
I think I would still definitely check this out because I will put the caveat. I like B movies. That's something I look into. I enjoy, and I do think this will be a good B movie because it does feel like it has the little droppings of an A feature here. Just like it's weird to have a movie that does certain effects so well and just drops the ball so hard in other ones. And I don't have an answer for like why would that happen?
Why would
it must simply be that two different one guy does this and one guy does that.
Or it's like so like here's my like small 10% chance is that this has a little more of like a comedy thing going on and it actually does. This makes sense, right? I know.
And I think that's a stretch.
And why would you not like show that off more in the trailer, right? Maybe they have a vision of like we have to play this straight, and that's what's funny about it.
Because the monster looks almost like a CG early 2000s monster,
it does.
not a 2018 monster. But all the like the zipping around and
Yeah.
stuff like that, like which I don't know if it's wire team and removal stuff looks great, and it could have been they have a great practical guy.
Yeah, different camera angle stuff, different things.
Yeah.
Do you think it's as simple as like, oh no, they're gonna add that in post, it's gonna be great, and then they fucking drop the ball on that? That would be tragic.
It's certainly possible, and the difference between an amazing and a shitty effect, is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, totally.
who's to say what the budget on this was? I can't imagine it was gigantic. But no, I think this will be decent. I think if you are able to survive those terrible ghost effects, I think you will see a decent movie here.
So let me say I have to thumbs it down for all the reasons that I said, but I would totally watch this because I'm intrigued, number one, and I think it could actually be fun regardless, number two. I just think if I have to evaluate trailers, that I have to cite this for several violations. Points on its license. I'm so sorry.
We've reviewed a lot of movies that look 100% better than this, but I would probably watch this before I watched a lot of those.
Yeah, and I would totally watch it with you.
I do like the one part that it said where it's like he killed 13 people and his wife. Could have said 14 people.
Sure. Okay.
But I like how that's phrased.
Yeah.
So that's it. So it's a split decision here. One thumb up, one thumb down. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.